MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. German Marquez is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent.
Leading off the afternoon
he's a
for
better
St.
pitcher
Louis.
than that ERA
The second
over the
baseman,
4s indicates.
Colton
at the plate, Colton
Wong.
Wong. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Rockies guys, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Batting second, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Previous history with German Marquez, he's gone 3 for 6. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Now here's the pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. To third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Miles Michaelis will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully his mojo starts turning around.
Standing in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half
Leading
of
off
the first.
for the Rockies, the right fielder, Charlie
Now here it
Blackmon.
comes. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The 0-1 on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there,
Batting
he
second,
goes down on
the
strikes,
left fielder,
but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Fouled away. That average for him up in the 360s now. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. In for strike 2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for David Dahl. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the 1st.
Brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch popped up. Goldschmidt has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 4th, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Hit softly down the line at first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd, and the Rockies have the early 1-0 advantage. As we begin the 2nd inning in Denver, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today. Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night, as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary team fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show. Hey fans, want an even easier way to buy tickets to an upcoming game? Well, what could be easier than doing it through your mobile phone? Visit MLB.com on your mobile device. Select the game you want and bring your digital ticket with you to the game or print them at home. How easy is that? Visit MLB.com/tickets for all the details. Hey fans, a reminder to check out the fast pitch pitching cage located on the 100 level behind first base. To date, the fastest pitch thrown is 91 miles an hour, set by Kyle Saul, and the slowest is 44 miles an hour, set by Joe Wilkerson. Hey fans, a reminder to stop by our auction tent here at the stadium. This month's celebrity auctions include MLB The Show merchandise, signed by Chris Cutliff and Scott Rohde, and even a lot of Nick Livingston's beers. A reminder, fans, that all games this season will be broadcast in Spanish on AM 1440 by the announcing team of Jason Villa and Luis Martinez. MLB At Bat is the #1 source for live baseball everywhere you go. Available for your phone or tablet, MLB At Bat provides live audio, pitch tracking, stats, news, highlights, and more. Visit MLB.com for details.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. I got to count 2 and 2.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3 and 2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of over.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
2 balls and a strike now. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's
That
up there. He's in swing mode.
The catcher,
that
number
pitch
4.
wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Yadi Molina digging in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top. He'll come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Ryan McMahon now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Now in the box, baseman, Josh Fuentes. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the pitch.
Ball, back down.
1 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
No strike.
slow little grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 1.
Now batting, Garrett Hampson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And as of this moment, they're currently tied for second in that department. Digging in, Dom Nunez. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Name of the game out on a mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Ready with the 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And he fouls this one off. Here's the payoff pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lane Thomas. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Lane
First
Thomas.
delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. The next 0-2.
Oh, that's good.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have
Batting
a lot of success with it.
The pitcher,
Some say it
number
has
39,
more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a field thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
McMahon's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When it left his bat, I thought
Now
it might
batting,
curve foul, but
the right
he manages
fielder,
to squeak it
Dexter
just inside the right field line
Fowler.
for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
From the stretch, the 1-2 fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Wong stands at second with 2 gone. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cards leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
As the Rockies ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. They started the day leading the league in team batting average, and talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Leading up for the Rockies.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher, Germán Marquez.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. A little bit outside. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. Charlie Blackmon is on deck. Fouled off. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
And
The
that will
right
bring in
fielder,
Charlie
number
Blackmon.
19, Charlie.
As the first pitch to him is taken low
Blackmon.
and away for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Bounce to first, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Stepping up now, David Dahl. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The shortstop, Trevor
Story steps in now, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Back goes Thomas. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Colorado. New inning set to get underway. So striding forward now, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run here in the early going. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Cardinals 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Ian Desmond is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Ian Desmond.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. A ball and a strike. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Molina has it. A throw down to first, 1 away.
Now
so the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And Ryan McMahon digs into bat next. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0 count. The pitch. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The third baseman, number 8.
Play, Josh Fuentes will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 ending, but not the case.
Number
giving up
one.
that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Popped him up. Goldschmidt over to his right, and that retires the side. One left for Colorado. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Louis.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Lane Thomas.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game.
Pitcher,
I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So now to the plate, Miles Michaelis. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. After it is Blackman, but he won't get there. It falls in, and this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. Colorado's out in front, 2-1. Ready now, Dom Nunez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
The catcher.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the
Now
defense
batting.
on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in.
Edema.
You're going to see the first baseman crashing,
Marquez.
trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
At the plate, Herman Marquez. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. One there, relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play.
The right fielder,
that's
number
the last
19.
thing you want to happen when you're trying
Charlie.
to bunt a guy into scoring
Blackman.
position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Back to the top of the order now, and in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackman. Here comes the first pitch. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Thomas at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Settling in now, Dexter Fowler. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Three and 2 now. And another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Up next for the
Stepping in and ready for another
first
shot,
baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Takes this the other way to right. Blackman is there. 2 down.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. In now for Colorado, David Dahl will lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So striding in, Trevor Story. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. O'Neill looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Rockies a 3-1 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now batting,
now,
center
Ian
fielder,
Desmond.
Ian.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This one is launched. Look at this. Fowler looking up. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead. There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Helsley,
please.
the 6'1"
Now
right-hander,
pitching for
will be the
St.
one to
Louis.
get the call from the
Number
bullpen
56,
here.
Ryan Helsley. Up next for Colorado, the third
At
baseman,
the plate now,
Josh
Josh Fuentes.
Fuentes.
Fouled off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Molina gathers. And that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2. Tim Meza will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. At the plate, Paul DeYoung.
Leading off
He
for
went
St.
down
Louis.
on strikes last
The
time up.
shortstop.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he
Oh,
got blown away with a
DeYoung.
fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this big. This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 0-2 pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Yadier Molina is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Story picks it up, and there's out number 2.
Now
well
back,
executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
down in order
it's
go the
time
Cardinals.
for the traditional
and this is still a
7th
4-1
inning
ball
stretch.
Riding in once again,
Leading off
Garrett
for the
Hampson.
Rockies,
He's 1 for 2
the
in
second
this
baseman,
one.
number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Helsley, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. 1 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by
The
the time
catcher,
it got
number
there,
3.
it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that's more than a mile high. Up into the rooftop area. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better.
Your attention, please.
You know what's funny, D-Roll?
Pinch hitting for the
I
Rockies.
preferred to pitch in night
Number
games
32,
as opposed to day games.
Peter.
I always thought it was advantage to the hitter. And so far,
Mooney.
that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The 0-1 pitch.
1-1. That's in. Ball 2.
To 2-2 now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Got him to go down swinging there.
The right
Peter
fielder,
Mooney
number
becomes the
19.
second out of the bottom
Charlie.
of the 7th.
Blackman.
Pulled toward right center field. Fowler giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Rockies add 1 more to their.
Ladies
Wade
and gentlemen,
Davis
your
been summoned
attention,
from
please.
the bullpen as he'll do
Now
so to
pitching
start
for
the
the
8th.
Rockies, number 71, Wade Davis.
Now at the plate, Lane Thomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
Thomas.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
So he sets him down swinging. Lane Thomas is retired to kick off the inning. Tommy Edman
Number 19.
Move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Throw will get him at first, and Davis is looking good here. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton.
Here's Colton Wong now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. A bouncer to the left side. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there.
Left-handed
batter going down to third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down here 5-1.
Your attention, please.
Is on to pitch out
now
of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29.
Sliding into the box, David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Out in front of it, strike 1. Read this one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, shortstop.
So it was a swinging strike 3. David Dahl owns the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder.
This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
The first baseman.
Lips right there.
Ryan
sent it back right where it came
McMahon.
Standing in now, Ryan McMahon. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Runner at second here with one man out. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is taken for ball one.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Fouled away. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The third baseman, number 8, Josh Fuentes.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Fuentes, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Whoa, that's just out.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Back goes Thomas. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The batter, number 1.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Into the box now. Garrett Hampson drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Diaz comes
your
on from
attention
the
please.
pen, hoping to finish this one
Now
off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 37, Cairo.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Matt Carpenter. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. 1-0 the count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss for strike one. One out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. All even now, 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
DeYoung.
Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Made him look silly with that one.
Fouled off. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
7-1 the final today. Colorado jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Herman Marquez earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.